series, seeing how rich we can get in Adopt Me. And this is obviously the first episode. So before we begin, please like and subscribe. And we're just going to get straight in and make this new account and see how rich we can get in day 1. Account. Okay, I am speeding up the process here, but this is just me making the new account, putting in the birthday. This obviously isn't my birthday, by the way, if anybody's wondering, this is Taylor Swift's birthday. But I'm just putting in the birthday, and now I'm typing in my username. My username for this is not xchickenx 13. And then I'm just going to be typing in my password, and then obviously I'm going to select my gender, and then we are all set to make this video. Okay, so we are just joining into the game right now. As you can see, there has been a new egg in the gumball machine just released in Adopt Me, which is very good and will be quite useful for today. But let's select the colour, and obviously I'm going to select pink because pink is my favourite colour. And so now we've just arrived in our new starter home, and we're going to dress up. I'm going to speed this up a bit. As you can see, I'm changing my skin tone because I don't want to be grey, and my hair, and then I'm going to change my clothing because I don't want to be dressed like a bacon. A good job I have changed hair, but being dressed like a bacon basically just proves that you're still bacon. And we are all done. We look beautiful, and Adopt Me thinks so too. And so now we're just going to edit the house a bit because, as you can see, we've just got the regular furniture in here, and it's kind of ugly, you know. So we're just going to change it up a bit. Even just changing the colours of the new furniture, I think that's better than leaving it how it is in the... I don't like the blue colour in the windows, so I'm changing them here to yellow, as you can see. And now I'm trying to find my favourite wallpaper, which is this one. I really like how it looks. It is quite expensive, so I could only afford to do it in there, and I don't think I could afford any furniture afterwards. But as you can see, that's just me finishing up here. And now we are off to collect our starter egg from the nursery. Because, as you know, that's the first pet that you get in the game. You have a 50% chance of getting a cat, and you have a 50% chance of getting a dog. So I don't quite know what we're hoping for. I don't really mind. But what you have to do is just age up your pets and do its tasks. So as you can see, mine is hungry, so it's telling me to feed it. My egg's already eating. Anyway, so we're just going to speed this up a bit now. This is just me doing all of the needs for my starter egg. As you can see, just wandering around the school, making sure that it has everything that it wants. So we're just going to let this roll. As you can see here, I'm asking if anybody has any free pets that they want to give away. Sadly, nobody actually did give me any. But I was not enjoying the fact, though, that I did not have all the little perks I have on my regular account, like the house in the centre, my VIP pass, all those kind of things. Well, even just my houses, because I made myself a really nice house yesterday, actually. I really liked it, but obviously the house I have now is not the really nice house that I made on my regular account. But as you can see here, we've just hatched a cat from our starter egg. So, you know, cats are okay. They're not my favourite thing. As you can see here, I'm just changing the pet menu as well because I don't like the new advanced pet menu. I definitely prefer the original one where you just click on the pet and then there's all the little things around it. Now I'm just looking at the task board because I'm a bit confused about what the welcome tasks are with the zebra thing. And the keys, I'm a bit confused about that. But I need to take that task off and claim my reward. But so yeah, we're just gonna look after my cat for a bit now. Age up, try and get as much bucks as we can. I don't know why I'm not playing it as a baby right now. I probably should be. I'll probably change into that later. But yeah, we're just going to age up my cat now because it needs to be aged up. And I want to get it to full grown because if a pet's full grown, then it's got like a rarer value, and people are more likely going to want it, because if they have if somebody's trying to make like a mega neon cat, they're not going to want to trade for newborn cats. They're going to want to trade for full grown cats, because then they won't have to do as much of the work. So that's why I think it's a really good thing to age up all your pets. On my main account, I can't say that's quite the same thing, but on this account, I'm gonna try to, do it. Anyway, so now I'm just changing my name to say that I've just started playing, so please can people, give me some free pets here. I think my game started lagging a tiny bit here. There we go, I'm starting to type it now. But I'm just asking people if they have any spare pets, because I only have a cat, and that's a bit sad. And, I want to grow my inventory, and it's just going to help. It's not going to cost me anything. It's not going to take much time up, but if somebody gives me a free pet, then, that's good for me, and I'm going to take that free pet, because why would I not? And as you can see here, I am playing as a baby. I've realised that I can make double the bucks. Now we're just going to go ahead and get our trading license, because we can't do any big trades until we have a trading license. So I realised during filming this that I can't trade until my account's like at least 2 hours old or something. So we didn't end up doing much trading in this episode, but we will definitely be doing some trading in the next episode. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to make sure that you get notified when the next episode is uploaded, and you can even follow along with us if you want. You can make an account yourself, or maybe if you're not like the richest Adopt Me player, you can still follow along with this, see what I do to help get better. As you can see there, I'm just creating my what's it called? Profile. Just creating my profile. I don't have many things, so I'm just showing my bike, my cat, and my trading license. What I really want to get is an elephant, a mega neon ghost, and a unicorn. I really want a unicorn. I don't think that's going to happen. But now we're just playing the event. It is so important to play the events, guys, when they're on, because once those pets are gone, they are never coming back. So make sure you 100% play the events. If I had one tip to say for how to get rich, I would say play the events, because otherwise you're never going to get those limited time pets, those limited offers. You're never going to get any of them if you don't play the events. So just play the events, and that's what I'm trying to do, play it every single day. But now we have enough money to buy our first Aztec egg, which is a new egg in the gumball machine. I made a short opening my first egg yesterday. I won't say what we got, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't what I wanted. So hopefully we can get what I want this time round. Maybe not. I don't know. But we're just gonna, age up this pet, age up the egg, hatch the egg, and then I think we're gonna go back to aging up our cat so we can have that fully aged up. And then when the cat's fully aged up, we'll work on the pet that was in this egg. So then we'll end up with 2 fully aged pets instead of like 2 kind of half ones, and then eventually we'll be able to afford more eggs and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about the Aztec egg. So now we're just going to go ahead and age it up. This bit's all sped up, and don't have much to say about the Aztec egg. I feel like Adopt Me is changing the egg in the gumball machine a lot recently. They're not really keeping the same one a lot. I remember when I first started playing, it was the Aussie egg in the gumball machine. And that was, I remember I joined when the Aussie egg had just come in the gumball machine, and that was in there for such a long time. I think it was like nearly 2 years it was in there. So everybody was pretty sick of the Aussie egg. I remember when the fossil egg came out, and me and my brother, we couldn't get on the server because everybody wanted to play with the new egg, because the Aussie egg had been in there for so long, and I don't even know what the egg a couple of eggs ago was. I'm literally not even keeping track anymore. I feel like they're changing the egg in the gumball machine every month. I feel like it should be a lot longer, because especially players that only play like once a month, maybe a bit more than that. They don't have the opportunity to be able to get all of the eggs. But as you can see here, our egg is about to hatch once it has turned night time and the egg has slept. So let's see what I get in this egg. And I got what's it called? A water opossum. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a rare pet. So it's pretty good. It wasn't a common or an uncommon. I feel like it's not the best we could have had, but it's definitely not the worst. So I was quite happy with that. It's our first egg from the gumball machine we've hatched. I think that in this little series we're going to mostly hatch the eggs from the gumball machine. I feel the egg is going to be able to give us the most things, and then we might even still be doing this series next time the next egg in the gumball machine comes out, and then we'll be able to do that as well. But earlier I did some sort of task and I received a stylish furniture pack or whatever, so I opened it, and now I'm just using that furniture that I got, just decorate my house a bit, make it look a bit nicer, change the wallpapers, flooring. I've got that nice wall everywhere that I wanted it to be now, and so yeah, I feel like it's really good to make your house like somewhere that you like to be, and if you have like a really ugly house, it doesn't really make you want to like play the game as much or age up your pets and things like that. So I think it's really important to like decorate your house and things like that. But as you can see, we've also gone back to aging up my cat because I want to fully age that cat up and be able to have fully aged up pet, because as I said earlier, they're worth more than the pets that aren't aged up fully. As you can see here as well at the bottom, I have a taskbar. I think that's all. Actually, I don't know what it's called, but you can see I have all those things that are very easily accessible to me: the food, the bike, the cat. I think that's a bone because of the throwing the playing catch or whatever with your pet task. They are really useful for if you're trying to make as much money as possible. Because you can very easily access it. As you can see there, I just quickly used the water, and it was really easy just to access it and then use it. So I really recommend just having that at the bottom. I think if you're on a phone, you can only have a couple there. I'm obviously on a laptop here, so I can have a lot more. But we are now just basically doing a lot of tasks for my cat, trying to age her up as much as possible, doing all the tasks, and then hanging house. I'm updating my profile here, as you can see, adding a couple stickers, not very good stickers. I'm not really a stickers person in this game. I think I opened some stickers one time in like a fossil event or whatever. I opened a sticker back then, so I have like a woolly mammoth sticker and like a T-Rex sticker or whatever. I really want a unicorn one, but I just don't know how to buy them. Not gonna lie. Someone tell me in the comments. But as you can see here, we're just aging the cat up even more and trying to get as much money, you know. I don't know if you actually see how much money I have in the corner, but I have like 300 and something. So it's quite good for, you know, day one. I'm quite happy with how we ended up. And I did end up with 3 of the skull things from the event. You can only get 3 a day, which, you know, is obviously annoying and not great. But that takes us to the end of today's video. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. It took quite a while to film, obviously playing for quite a while so that I have stuff. We ended up with 2 pets, a bike and some food, and we also decorated quite a bit the house, and I'm actually quite happy with how we ended up today. We were on 400 or something